Hello, Scorpio Collective. Welcome to your December 9th general reading. This is your reading for love, for money, for your future, any energies surrounding your manifestations, all of that for you, Scorpio. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this message resonates for you. And also, before we begin, I just want you to either focus in on this rose quartz crystal or this selenite wand and just take a moment to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Okay, and hopefully that is the second time you've done that today. All right, be sure to do that. That's the first message intuitively that's coming through for the Scorpio Collective is just remember to breathe. Okay, remember to breathe before you respond to people. Remember to breathe before you begin your day. Remember to breathe before you take action on something. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Let's get this reading started. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So let's see what we have. What messages for the Scorpio Collective? All right, Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay. Slow but steady wins the race. Okay. Right. Do see some things coming through for you as far as opportunities or moments of opportunity is what's wanting to come through. Moments of opportunity, and some sort of offer or contract or manifestation. Okay, but this does have to do with money. Okay, money, finances, something that is going to propel you forward. Okay, I do see that this has been a long journey. This is something that's probably taken some time to make its way to you or make its way back to you. But let's see. I also feel that just in general, because this is the first card out, that is your overall energy. You've been on this long journey. I feel of financial security, financial balance, having that in your life. And I feel that you are finally at a place where you are deciding that you're going to do it. You're going to take action. I feel that you're realizing that you are the only thing at this point that is standing in your way. I'll just say it like that, okay? You are the only thing that's standing in your way. And I know a lot of times when we think about financial stability or independence, we're like, well, why would I stand in my own way? I've been wanting this for so long. I've been working at this for so hard. I've been very diligent. I've done it. I'm tired of doing it. I'm exhausted. But you would be surprised at how just a small change in your perspective will knock down so many boulders or blockages towards you being a master manifester and making it happen. Okay. I also want to say this too: work with whatever you have. Okay. You may not have everything that you feel you need to have the perfect pie. This came to me earlier in the week. It's like when it comes to baking, it's like you don't have everything to make this wonderful $100 pie, okay? But you do have enough to make a $30 pie, okay? And when the judges come to taste the pie, the $30 pie actually ends up being the one that they choose, okay? For many different reasons, not simply off of the ingredients had to be $100 to make it taste good, but it was the love, the sweat, the tears, it was the heart and the soul, it was the experience, it was the trial and error, it was the extremely careful hand that had to measure, and take its time. You catch my drift? So what I'm trying to say to you is, if you are allowing yourself to be stagnant or stopping yourself because you don't have everything that you feel you need during this time, do not allow yourself to block your dreams or your manifestations or your goals anymore. Okay, just do it. Just start. Okay, there are people out here, and I don't mean to get caught up on this one card, but this is what's needing to be said. There are people out here that are making ASMR videos. There are people out here that are clicking and clacking their fingernails on keyboards and making a living for themselves. A very wonderful living. A very bountiful living for themselves. There are people out here that are eating on camera. There are people out here cooking that don't know how to cook. There are people out here dancing that don't know how to dance. And they are making a living for themselves, okay? I'm just giving you random examples, okay? But I'm sure you've seen videos of people doing some outlandish things, okay? But they're able to believe in themselves, okay? And I'm sure they'll transition into, something else further, but that's what it's about. It's about getting started, okay? But anyway, Scorpio, I do see that you've been on this journey, and I see that you are arriving at this place, and I see that you are scoping it out, because this is sort of the place that you're realizing, okay, this is where I want to start to build. I have the potential to build here. I have the potential to build my home here. Okay? Let's see what else comes out for you, Scorpio. Have the Hermit card. Yep. Okay, and I felt that, you've been keeping your head down. You've been focused. Two of Swords coming out. Okay, you may need to make a decision about something here. Ten of Wands. Okay. Let me get the cards out here. Eight of Swords. Okay. So I definitely feel that this is having to do with a situation happening in your life right now. We have the Temperance card coming out as well. And let's see what our final card is. Seven of Cups. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. And what you don't see coming on the bottom of the deck here is the World card. Okay, a completion. So first off, Scorpio, I do see that you are needing to make some sort of decision here or a choice here. I do see also that, this decision may be weighing very heavily on you. It may not be something that is just this cut and dry decision. And I feel, Scorpios, we're typically very good at knowing what we want and knowing what we don't want, using our intuition and just going with it, and really just standing in our choices and our decisions. But there's something about this decision that is very hard. I also recognize that you sort of feel bound or sort of shackled by, making the wrong choice or not making a choice. So it's you not making a choice and then making a wrong choice, which is keeping you from moving. It's keeping you bound in this Eight of Swords energy. And, but you're going to be made to make a choice regardless. You know, I do see that you being patient and you using your intuition is important right now. And there's a lot of things that are going to come about. I feel that may be distractions, or trying to come about that could be distractions. But I feel that you're just not focusing on that right now. I really feel that you are in a different state of mind. And this is like than just a couple of months ago. You know, maybe just last year you would have been very distracted or caught up, maybe easily impressed by some of these things that could have manifested. But I don't even see that these things are going to come down into the 5D. You may experience, because sometimes it's like when something doesn't actually manifest that wouldn't have been for your highest good, you sometimes see symbols in your daily life of that. And it's sort of, to me, like a nod or tip of the hat to, hey, you know that situation that you didn't what's the word I'm looking for? That you didn't, I'll just say acknowledge. Good job. Okay. So let's just say, for example, there was a friend of yours that was trying to get you involved into doing something that would have been wrong, illegal, or just spiteful, and you told them like, hey, I don't want to be involved in that. I'm not on that. I don't do that sort of thing anymore. And a couple of days later, you're watching a movie or a show or a commercial, and the same scenario sort of happens, and the person walks away from it. That's the example, or that's sort of what I'm trying to tell you may experience when you are receiving a nod from, in my opinion, your higher self, that you dodged a situation that wasn't for your highest good. Okay. There's patience, always with anything that's good. Of course, it takes time. Like I said with the pie earlier, it's like when you're making something, baking something, it takes time. When you're learning how to bake, it can take you time to learn, the concept of baking. You need baking soda, you need baking powder, you need a little bit of salt, you need this particular type of flour, you need, your eggs to be this way, or whatever, the case may be. And I just see that, anything great takes time. But also with that, during that time, you should be prepping yourself to live in this new version or this new form of yourself, Scorpio. You know the saying where it's like, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Okay. Also, what I want to say here too is nothing is stopping you or blocking you or making you feel, let's say, trapped besides your mind. Okay, this is all in your mind. So you have to spend time, you know, getting outside of your thoughts, Scorpio. This could also mean, instead of you being always in hermit mode or having so much time in hermit mode, being by yourself, maybe you take some time to just get outside. You don't have to necessarily socialize with people, but maybe just spend some time getting out into the world, okay? Spend some time looking at some of your favorite books at a bookstore, or maybe you go to a coffee shop and you get some coffee for yourself and you just enjoy the ambiance of the space. Maybe you go to your favorite store, just sort of do something to get yourself out of your mental space for a little bit. Like I said, meditating is always good, but it's also good to just sort of treat your life like let's say I saw this video. I didn't watch it, but I keep seeing it and I'm going to. But it's a video and it says like to basically treat your life like a video game. Okay? And it's like sometimes you can get very serious, Scorpio, and then the serious energy can get pulled down and you start getting into low vibratory energy. So just watch that, okay? Whatever this decision is, like I said, you're going to make the right one, okay? You're not going to make the wrong decision as long as you remember that you are what matters. You put yourself first and everything else will follow, okay? If someone loves you truly, they will value and respect that about you, okay? Because I'll tell you one thing, if you don't learn from past experiences, you will repeat the same thing over and over. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands, please. We have Queen of Wands energy, okay? Queen of Wands here, so, wanting to be independent, wanting to be free, wanting to just feel fresh, feel new, feel unshackled. We have Four of Discs, okay? So, which is Four of Pentacles, stability. Yep, I see that this is definitely, wanting to be on your own, wanting to be free, wanting to not have to answer to anyone. I see that you're very focused on your goals here. What is... Okay, the Lovers wanted to come out. So this could be, something has to do with the relationship here. You having to make a decision or a choice. Tell me about this Seven of Cups here. Just gonna... So Ace of Wands energy. Yeah, this is, to me, having to do with, like I said, a lot of eyes, a lot of people watching you, a lot of different situations you can pull in. You want to be a magnet for things that are going to bring you the positive outcomes in your life, okay? That's the timeline that we are on right now, Scorpio. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. Nine of Wands. That's beautiful. I love when it goes from 8 to 9, but it's, in a positive fashion here. So you can see that it went from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Wands. Isn't that such a change? I love this card too. Okay, because this card, the Nine of Wands, reminds me of like wings. It reminds me of your vertebrae and your crown up here. It's just a total different vibe from this Eight of Swords card, of feeling down, of feeling shackled, of feeling depressed, of feeling there's no hope, sorrow. It's just total different mindset, total different power here. There's power in the card, okay? And there's power within you, Scorpio. You do have power within you. This card wanted to come out, Nine of Cups, fulfillment here, okay? So there's fulfillment also showing up here for you, Scorpio. What is the overall advice here for Scorpio in this situation, traversing this situation? What is the overall advice for Scorpio? Six of Wands, success. Okay. So, it's letting you know that even though you may have to start new or start fresh or start over, okay, there's still success here in the end as the end result. Doesn't matter how many times you have to start new or start over, there's still success here. You can still be successful, okay? Seven of Discs, perseverance. Whenever I see this card, it reminds me about meditation, your chakras, and as it said, perseverance, staying positive, remaining steadfast, focused on your goals. The Emperor card, okay? Howling at the moon, and this card is so striking to me because it's just one wolf, okay? Sometimes it's just you. It's just you who knows your story. It's just you who knows your song of what you've gone through in your life, what you've accomplished, what you've survived in your life. And that is a part of what you're meant to do, Scorpio. You are meant to tell your story. You are meant to share your story of triumph with others. You are meant to survive this. You are not going to end up cold, withered up, and alone in the gutter, okay? Do not tell yourself these false stories, because it doesn't help anything. Two, it's not true. But if you believe it enough, it'll be your truth. Okay? So tell yourself the truth. The truth is you are a survivor. The truth is you are here breathing, living. Okay? And you do have the will and the strength, the fight inside of you to do this. You are connected very, very strongly to spirit, okay, to your spirit and to the God frequency, okay? You have a lot of talents too, a lot of spiritual gifts that are unique to you that allow you to tap in, okay? This may be singing, this may be chanting, this could be the wolf in general, the symbol of the wolf, okay? Also, the night, it seems to be something that you may favor, where you are able to work or create and come up with some of your most unique ideas, Scorpio. Six of Cups. Yeah, you're getting back into, excuse me, the energy that you once had when you were a child and innocent and new to the world, and you would just be creating. It's saying get back into that, because that is where your Ace of Pentacles or your wealth sits, okay? Remember, we began the beginning of this reading with the Knight of Pentacles, of being on this journey to find this pinnacle of your financial independence, your financial freedom. This is where you find it, Scorpio, okay? So you've found it. You have to speak it into the now, okay? If you don't know about manifestations or affirmations, it's all about speaking it in the now, being in the now. That's what meditation is all about, inhaling and exhaling to bring you to the present moment. And that's what this is telling you, that you already have it within you. There's nothing else that you need. There's nothing else that you have to obtain or get. Do it now, okay? And this is the result, Scorpio. All right. So I hope that this helps you. I really, really do. You're already there, okay? Just watch your thoughts, okay? I know that it's difficult, trust me, okay? But what I would say is if you find yourself slipping back into negative thoughts or feeling trapped by your thoughts, I want you to create a playlist of the highest vibratory music. This is music that gets you moving, okay? You literally either want to dance or you're singing the lyrics like you going in, okay? I want you to create a playlist for yourself of at least 6 to 10 songs, okay? That when you by the time you're done listening to it, you have increased your vibration. You have lifted your spirits, okay? Literally, figuratively. All right, so do that today, Scorpio. Also, make a playlist of songs that promote wealth or people speaking quotes that promote wealth into your life, okay? And as always, Scorpio, I love you and I hope this message reaches you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this message. Thank you for watching.